everyone, this is Casper, the Boy Diviner here today, and I wanted to do a tag that has been going for quite a while and I'm kind of late to it. But it's called my top 5 faves, and it was started by Simon from the Hermit's Cave. So I've never done tarot tag before, so I'm not sure if how closely must I follow the rules. I've been watching many others and it seems quite loose, so that's what I'm hoping to do today. For this tag, which I will link to Simon's original video below, I think you have to pick your top 5 faves, one from each category. Lenormand, Tarot, Oracle, and playing card. I think that's the 4th one, and then the 5th one is a wild card. While I don't really have a good wild card, I thought I can show you guys maybe my top 4 faves first, and then talk about a 5th kind of a divination that I've been trying but haven't really got into as much. Okay, so first maybe I'll go into the Lenormand space, just because I don't really have many Lenormand decks. Alright, the Lenormand that I really enjoy, the deck that I really enjoy, is the Spilled Ink Lenormand. This is by Shiloh Thompson, who has done the Otherkin Tarot and also the Line Strider deck. I have both those decks. I have a Lenormand and I also have an Oracle deck, the Hedge Witch Botanical deck. Alright, so this deck is really beautiful. Lily just came up for me for the first time yesterday. So I'm not the best at Lenormand, so I don't really use it as much. But once in a while, I try to practice. Cloud. Dog. So I'm not going to show you all the cards. I'm just going to run through the cards quickly just to show you some of the images. I love the images. It's just that some of it feels like they're a bit strangely cut. Some of them feel like they were cut too close to the edge for some reason, the rider. Do you see that there's no empty space at the bottom? I feel like the image should have been shifted up so that the space on the top and the bottom is more equal. Yeah, so that's just the downside of it. And this is the petite Lenormand format. I think she has the full size also, but because I thought I was gonna use more Lenormand, I always have the best intentions in what I learn, right? So I wanted to learn the houses, learn how to do the whole 36 Lenormand spread. So having a full size deck doesn't make sense, especially because in Singapore we all live in tiny houses. We don't have much space. Yeah, so this is my favorite Lenormand deck. She made this stamp and she stamped it for a sigil of protection. So I love that. I love all these little details when you buy from an indie maker. So this was an indie deck that has not been released to mass market. Okay, accent stuff is so difficult, you know. I try to speak American when I'm doing my videos, but sometimes I speak more British just because Singapore was, colonized by the British. So the other decks I want to show for my favorite tarot deck, it took me a while to really think about what I wanted to show. I mean, to be honest, I don't really think I have a favorite right now. Right now I just use whatever decks that call to me. But if I do have to pick, I would pick the Stella Tarot. This deck has been pretty special to me. I feel like it was a surprise, and that's why I feel so gelled with it. I feel like it was surprisingly deep, and I really enjoy using this deck. I like everything about it. I even like the borders. So the big borders where people usually don't like, I enjoy. Alright? If you've seen my Instagram, you have seen these two cards come together. Yeah, and I feel like it's a great mix between the Thoth and the RWS, without meaning to do so. I love the colors. They're so deep in this deck and also very evocative imagery. And it's still, and yeah, so I did a walkthrough of this deck. I don't know how to make that thing appear, but I will try. So if it appears, it appears. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Okay, so that's my card fave that I have to say for tarot. But again, I feel like I don't really have a proper fave right now. Nothing, people talk about the concept of soul decks. I don't think I really have something like that. At least not yet. So I guess that's why I justify all my tarot purchases, right? I'm looking for that soul deck. I'm trying to keep it in the box. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, so now for the playing card deck that I really enjoy. This is not really a playing card deck. I have a few others that are playing card. We call it like playing card Oracle combined, like the Magic Cats or Magic Nico deck by Stasia Burrington, which I really enjoy. But if you make me choose, my favorite playing card deck it's this one, the Arcana one. It's a beautiful box. And this deck has the imagery of tarot in it. So to use it as a pure playing card deck, we need to take out the pages and take out the majors. But I'll just show you whatever comes up, okay? This deck is beautiful. It is so beautiful, and it's small for my small Asian hands. So strength, you see, so this is not really playing card, but you can see that, oh, so beautiful. The Ace of Diamonds. 8. I love the what is it called? The grain, the textures that they use for this deck. So the jacks here are all the knights. And guys, I have to show you the backs. The backs are absolutely gorgeous. The roots and the trees. So it's not a reversible deck. Not that it really matters, because you don't really read reversals with playing card decks. And I won't read reversals even if like the majors come out reversed. So okay, I kind of am cheating here. I don't know if this is more of a tarot deck or a playing card deck, but looking at the traditional pips here, they do look very, very playing card. You can't say that this is not a playing card deck, okay? So this is the choice that I made for the playing card deck. And the last one, the top 4, is Oracle. And to be honest, even though I like some of my Oracle decks, honorary mentions go to like the Empty Cup Oracle, which I enjoy using, the Animal Spirit Oracle, which I find really deep and good, the one by Kim Kranz. I love reading the book. It's just that I never really felt like Oracle was something that I can really get into. I tried to study them, but I don't feel like anything really resonated. And I guess I've been trying to revisit my past, and like the first Oracle deck I bought was this deck. I don't know if any of you watch Cardcaptor Sakura, but this is currently like I'm trying to revisit, and I feel like there's some sort of nostalgia with this deck, and that's why I really enjoy it. It's really hard to shuffle. You see, I usually shuffle overhand like this, but this is too wide, too long, and shuffling like this is super difficult, like because of how long the deck is. So usually I just try to flip it around like that. So this is why I don't really use this deck, just because practically it's hard to shuffle. And this deck isn't I mean there is a guidebook online that you can find. It's in Chinese or Mandarin, which I can read, but I'm not great at. So I kind of try to treat this deck like how it was treated in the show. Cardcaptor Sakura, she captures all these spirits that were made by Clow, and that's why they were called Clow cards. And these are the Clow cards. She changed them to Sakura cards later. But basically, these are all spirits. So maybe, for example, I'll be like, I'm gonna ask an honest question, like, what kind of spirit can really guide me today or help me with all my feelings recently? I haven't been doing well. Can you give me some guidance as to who can help? Alright, and then this one comes out. Oh, I just drew her very recently. You can see that on my Instagram, and like the Instagram post was weeks back. So again, the glow card. Alright, she is the one for me. It's gentle, reminding light. She's not light where it's just like a thunder flash, a lightning flash in my face, or a torchlight. She's glow, the glow. And she's here to remind me about the small things that I keep missing out. Remind me that it's okay. She's gentle. She's trying to. So she's still around for weeks. This spirit. Yeah, I guess I have a lot of self-blame and self-issues. Okay, I didn't bring my 5th Fave here, so cut out. Okay, I'm back, and this is the pendulum that I bought a while ago. I think it's Obsidian. I hope it focuses. Please focus. Yeah, Obsidian with all the small chakra. I don't know how legitimate these crystals are, honestly. I ordered them online. So I used to like I tried calibrating it, like, but I don't know if it I don't feel like I have really resonated with this pendulum much, so I have like stopped using it. I just really wish I could, because this yes or no questions are so hard to answer. I mean, I do them with the tarot as well, but I feel like a pendulum is more direct. So like, will I see him again? So I don't really, you see, I don't get anything really strong with it. I see people holding it and it like magically moving. So I'm gonna try again. Put my elbow on the table, and will I see him again? So again, I don't feel like it moved much or in any way. I programmed it to say yes, and it will be like a clockwise if it's yes, or anti-clockwise if it's a no. So when I don't get anything, I assume it's a maybe. But if I keep not getting anything from it, I don't know. I don't know what I can do. So if anyone is a pendulum expert, please chip in. Let me know how you work with a pendulum. If I'm doing anything wrong, or you know, yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are about pendulum magic and pendulum used for divination. Alright, I hope this quick walkthrough of my top 5 faves has been enjoyable. I haven't done a face-to-face video in a while, so I hope this was at least interesting. Okay, let me know if you prefer this or prefer the view from up above. I can do both. If you have no preferences, I'll just try to choose what's more appropriate for the video, okay? You guys take care. Have a great day. Bye!